And, an intriguing development, this new mutation. And one resulting from fusion, no less. The superior genetics producing a far stronger being. How I envy your opportunity to be present for this epochal event. At the very least, I must harvest a sample of its DNA. Ensure the experiment proceeds uninterrupted, and in return, you will have pride of place in my lab. However, do mark your body to aid in identification. What a wonderful surprise it is to see you again. Rest assured I'm not here for Aerith. Though, were she to offer her assistance, I'd gladly accept. Oh, I won't. At any rate, a very special show is about to start. One starring you, perhaps. So what say you? Care to join me in the lab? If you girls sign up with Shinra, you'll be set for life. And as luck would have it, I'm in need of a few female assistants. Think about it. You could help give birth to the world's next hero. Before a hero strikes down his foe, he must strike them with awe at his beauty. But he is not a hero by virtue of innate greatness. Only by inspiring others does he earn the title. Do you follow? It's admittedly a lofty concept. So you heeded the call too, did you? Not consciously, then. As you can see, your brothers down there are having a little get-together. That, my friends, is for me to know, and for you to find out. Oh, yes, yes! Only a reunion could produce such results. At long last, I have specimens worthy of my attention. How serendipitous! Our ancient returned to the fold. We're so glad you changed your mind, Aerith. A promising specimen. Splendid! Might you be interested in bringing a new hero to life? You aren't the specimen I was seeking, but I'm sure the data you'll provide will be fascinating nonetheless. I ask your compliance, future specimens, for the sake of the scientific process. Unlike my colleagues, I've no desire to pursue fairy tales. My interest in you, Aerith, is purely structural, cellular to be precise. And a living sample is preferable. A pity you did not inherit more of your mother's physical characteristics. That woman was gorgeous right down to her genes. Oh, if it isn't Specimen 13, still sprightly as ever, I see. Perhaps you've forgotten the tricks I taught you. Re-education may be in order then. Ho-ho! And then there was one. Come along quietly now. A promising specimen. Splendid! Might you be interested in bringing a new hero to life? That's all of them, and thus I take my leave. Let's wrap this up. Oh, is that a weapon? And each one carries an enormous orb of materia. More specifically, an orb from which they themselves were born. They are living enigmas, organisms dying to be understood. And finally, my dream of capturing one is within reach. Oh, what I wouldn't give to peel one's flesh back, pull it apart, and see what makes it tick. What? Put them in the bathroom for all I care. Just leave me the carcasses. Those I'll take. I must admit, I didn't expect to find a willing participant. You are truly a model soldier, my boy. I'd hold still if I were you. We wouldn't want any complications. Since you're so committed, I'm going to give you a special treatment. One that will surely make you into a hero. Once, this would have taken years, but now it takes a mere 18 hours. All thanks to me and my singular genius. I stand at the forefront of science, my brilliance a guiding light. Of course, we pioneers must be ready to do what others are not. Though even I wouldn't dare attempt to improve upon perfection. Hello and welcome to Shinra Manor, trespassers. I don't know what it is you hope to find here, but I'm afraid this facility has been abandoned for some time. Everything of value is gone, but please feel free to poke around. That said, this facility has always had a place in my heart. I must insist that you leave it in the condition in which you found it. And with that in mind, I won't keep you any longer. Thanks for dropping in. Enjoy your stay. You'll require the password to proceed. Now, no need for violence. I come in peace, and to abet your escape as well. Really, it's true. You're far more resilient than anticipated. And I concluded that, rather than allow you to run amok any longer, I ought to help you see yourselves out peacefully. The password is comprised of 4 two-digit numbers. I wrote them down in this very room, but where? Well then, no time to waste. Better late than never, I suppose. Come in. Oh, how forgetful of me. This area is off limits to any unauthorized personnel. It's where I've been keeping a rather unruly failure. And so, I'm afraid you'll have to dispose of it. Try not to die. Excellent work dispatching that fiend. Thanks to you, the manor is a little more neat and tidy. All well-earned praise aside, since that nettlesome test subject is finally out of my hair, I have no further reason to remain here. It's been nothing if not entertaining. Until we meet again, exterminators.
A small sample of S tissue. A single strand of S hair. And a few drops of S blood.
I hope you realize this temple of yours is not, in fact, the promised land. The beginning of the end. The celebration of the faithful. A watershed moment for all mankind, but the temple itself, merely the stage. And he is doubtless close behind. This is going to be interesting. Oh, yes. Easy now. That is a valuable specimen. It must be handled with the utmost care. Come along, number 13. Don't be shy. That's a good boy. Make sure he's strapped down tight. Such a fine red coat. A rare specimen for my lucky 13th test. That's it. Henceforth, you shall be Red 13. Shall we then? Ha ha ha! Hold still, my pet. Could it be? Has it finally begun? Sung is in grave condition. Perhaps I could help. It would be premature to draw any scientific conclusions. But one thing is abundantly clear. We at Shinra could stand to dream far bigger. Well now, this I did not expect. My precious specimens. And you, Shadley. Model number CDA 6, was it? Or 7, perhaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Aha! Yes. Lucky number 7. You and your brothers are just full of surprises, aren't you? Don't be shy now. Open up and let me see what makes you tick. There's a good boy.
Oh, leaving so soon? Intriguing. It appears you do not yet seek the reunion. There is nothing to fear. Come with me, and you can play a part in furthering the development of mankind. Oh, I think your friends are lonely. Let's see if we can't make them scream a little while we're at it. Fascinating. I'll have to cut you open and study the mysteries contained within your every cell. If you truly cared about my test subjects, you'd give yourself up. How does it feel to be helpless and impotent, to know death is inevitable? Is that what your instincts tell you to do? Flail about in futility? Are you truly so terrified at the thought of coming with me? I'd rather not kill you, but I'm afraid you forced my hand. You can contribute to science as a corpse. My time is valuable, and I've no further desire to waste it on you. Truly brilliant men of science bear a responsibility. We are the light that must guide the ignorant masses toward progress. Let's see, once I'm done here, then it's straight back to the lab. My experiments won't conduct themselves. The specimens exhibited a variety of mutations upon exposure, but can they survive such violent genetic changes? No, I stand upon the cusp of a breakthrough, a hero's birth. You're beginning to bore me. How much longer do you intend to drag this out? Can you please stop with all this pointless struggling? Well, well, impressive. Do give it your best shot. Haha, is that all you've got? Let's see what you can do. Go on now, best be quick. You should be honored. Breathe it deep into your lungs. How are you feeling? I wonder if you can escape this. I want to see the fear in your eyes as you beg for your life. You'll be a charred husk when I'm done with you. Allow me to reduce you to your component cells. Ha ha! I love a moving target. I admit I'm one to toy with my prey.
Greetings and welcome, my lovely specimens. Today is your lucky day. You'll be participating in a series of combat simulations. Few are permitted to take part in mine. Be grateful for this honor. Well, without further ado, let us begin. I look forward to analyzing the data gleaned from your deaths, messy as they'll be. Greetings and welcome, my lovely specimens. Excellent! That performance bodes well for the next trial. What a fascinating outcome. Now then, on to the next. That is an intriguing result indeed. But let's see how you perform in the final trial. A most disappointing conclusion. Well, will you give up or will you try again? Marvelous! You've cleared every trial! I've created masterpieces yet again, I see. Without further ado, my dear specimens, let's proceed to Act 2. You know, deep down, I knew you'd make it this far. Of course, not every participant does. Only the finest, the elite among you, survive. You should be very proud. I, for one, am delighted by your success. As a token of my appreciation, I've prepared for you a gift. Here it is, your final trial. You must face this fiend in combat and emerge triumphant, or die